Hello, I'm Sue Shapcott and today I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what is more influential in the ball's starting direction. Is it the swing path or is it the club face? And the reason that it's important to understand what influences the ball flight is because if you don't, then you're going to misdiagnose the shots that you're hitting. You're going to try to fix something in your swing that may not be what you need to fix. So, for example, then I teach people who come in, they tell me that their ball is starting left and going further left. And they say, when I hit those, what I'm doing is I'm just coming right over the top of the ball and I'm coming across it and I'm hitting it left and it's going further left. And sometimes that's true, but that isn't always true because the club face has more influence over the ball's initial direction than the path of the swing. And that is the new conventional wisdom as opposed to the old conventional wisdom that was the path starts, or the path dictates the direction the ball starts on and then the club face curves it. We know that that isn't true anymore and that the club face has more influence. So let me just try to demonstrate that a little bit. So a few decades ago then, if the ball started left, then the diagnosis would be that you must have been swinging left. The path must have been over the top. But I'm going to show you a shot here where my path is very much to the right, but the ball is going to start to the left. Okay. Okay, here's a good one for us to look at. So the club path here is 4.9 degrees to the right. So with TrackMan, if it's a positive number, that means to the right. So my swing path is very much going in to out. And if we have a look at the next number, face angle, minus 8.4. So relative to the target, my club face is closed, 8.4, it's a negative number. Closed to the path, or face to the path, then 13.3. So you can see that that's the combination of the club path and the club angle relative to the target. And so I'm swinging to the right, my club face is to the left, and if we have a look at the launch direction, then the ball is starting almost 6 degrees left of the target. So my swing path has been in to out, but the ball has started left. And that's because of the club face. And so this is exactly the kind of situation that gets players a little bit confused. They look at their ball flight, they see it's starting left, going further left. And what they try to fix in their swing is they think they're fixing a swing that comes over the top. And if you come over the top, or if that's what you think you're fixing and you try to swing more from the inside, then you're just going to make your problem worse because you're going to increase that disparity between the club face and the path of your swing. Okay, so just in this one shot here, we can see that the face angle has more influence over the ball's starting direction than the path of the swing. Now, I'll try to demonstrate it the other way too. I'm not so good at this because my natural swing shape is very much in to out, but I'm going to try to swing left and keep the club face open and demonstrate that the ball can still start right. Okay, so I'll take that. So my club path, you can see there -5. So the club path is going to the left 5 degrees. The club face angle is a degree and a bit open to the target, 6.7 degrees open to the path, and the ball started not much to the right, but it did start to the right, 0.3 degrees to the right. So again, that tells me that the club face angle has more influence over the ball's initial direction than the path of the swing. Okay, so your takeaways here are that if you're diagnosing your own swing, then don't get confused by the direction the ball starts in and thinking that that must be the direction your club is swinging in. It isn't. The club face has more influence. So you can swing to the right, you can swing into out, the ball can start to the left if the club face is closed enough. And similarly, you can swing to the left, you can swing over the top, but the ball will start to the right if the club face is pointing that way, okay? So the club face has more influence on the ball's starting direction than the path of the swing. Anyway, I hope that's an interesting bit of information for you to think about your own swing with. The point being that you can diagnose your swing a little bit more accurately if you understand what has more influence on the ball's initial direction. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please check out some of our other videos and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.